Hey, what's going on, folks? I'm AutoMattock, and today I want to share with you some HUGO tech that I've been putting together. I got to use it yesterday at the arcades over at Lost Ark in Greensboro, North Carolina. Initially, I had some ideas of how to work this, and it was very difficult to do. And then I found methods to make it better, and then with more practice, I've been able to apply it and definitely win a lot of matches with it. I think this really means a lot for HUGO to be able to do what I'm about to show you. So, first thing we need to go over is teching throws in third strike. So you throw with light punch and light kick together as somebody's throwing you, and it looks like this. That's what it looks like when you get thrown. So there's also a couple methods of sort of OSing this as well. When you crouch and you hit the same inputs, crouching light punch and crouching light kick, you can still tech the throw. So this is not really a button that I like to use for crouch tech. Now I do want to also note here that there is a possibility that you crouch tech too early. So if you get this crouching light punch, it is possible for them to still throw you, almost like it's a counter hit. And it'll look something like this. Like that. So crouching light punch is not really that great for me to want to just throw out there as a crouch tech. It's not a terrible idea, but what I discovered is that you can actually plink crouching light kick to crouching light punch. And this will give you crouching light kick instead. That's pretty cool. And it still allows you to tech throws. And you can see the inputs was kick into the two punches. Actually, you can see right here. Right there, see? Kick right there. Punch a kick right there. So that gave me crouching light kick. This still isn't really that good. I mean, if I reversal crouching light kick, I might create some space for do some pressure if they just choose to, I don't know. If they think I'm gonna hammer frenzy on wake up and then I crouching light kick instead, that might give me some room to breathe. It's not really that awesome. Not yet. So what this tells me is that the light punch out prioritizes the light kick. When I hit these two buttons together, it gives me crouching light punch. Keep that in mind. Now, HUGO's jump and his super jump are the longest in the game. As you can see, his super jumps are 8 frames of startup with his super jump when you hit down to up. So he has the longest super jump in all of third strike. There's some characters who have 7, I believe Alex, Elena, so maybe you can apply what I'm about to show you with those characters. But yeah, he has the longest super jump. So the startup of jumps, although they are grounded, they still have the property of being airborne. In other words, you are not throwable during this phase. So the reason why I even mentioned the startup frames of the jump is because they're cancelable. You can actually stop yourself from jumping in the air, although you're still considered airborne. This means that you can briefly be in a throw invulnerable state to make throws with, and then cancel into a special before you visually leave the ground, which can punish the recovery of the throw with. Now consider that normal throws in third strike just have one active frame. This means as long as that one active frame of the throw occurs during the 8 frames of HUGO's jump state, you can stay on the ground and punish the recovery. Alright, let me just show you. I'll show you. Super jump cancel light punch palm bomber. This move right here. You can actually do a sort of tiger knee motion. So what is it? 2147? You can do 2147, and then while you're at that up back, delay it while you're in those 8 frames of that airborne state. And then if you cancel it after their one active frame of their throw expires, then you can punish the recovery. Let me just show you. I'll show you. Look at this. They get punished by that. I input this with throw. Because it also gives me a chance to tech their throw should my timing be just a little bit off. Like that. So this is very difficult to do, and having that extra backup plan is very helpful. So the reason why Light Punch Palm Bomber is so great is because that you can combo the Light Kick Lariat off of it, and you can combo Hammer Frenzy off of it. And if you're not confident in doing those links, you can also just sweep them forward, or even EX Lariat. EX Lariat's pretty simple. So you get really great punishes. So what you can get now is something like this. Or you can get something like this. It's actually a really good knockdown for HUGO. And I guess if you really wanted to, you could reset into Meat Squasher from here. I don't know if I suggest that. I think the guaranteed damage, you've already worked hard enough to get that Light Punch Giant Palm Bomber, so I would just stick with a Hammer Frenzy if you got it, or Lariat, because the Lariat actually has a really good knockdown. The other thing that I noticed about this is that if I try to ultra throw instead, if I try to hyper jump cancel with ultra throw, I can't. If I use this technique with the throw tech, it does not work. It gives me giant palm bomber. But if you recall in the beginning, when I plinked to tech throws, that gave me the idea to apply that to the jump cancel. And I'll show you. It actually does work. You can jump cancel with the ultra throw and still tech throws with the same technique. I'm just looking at the inputs to make sure I did everything correctly. Yep. Alright. And that looks good to me. Yep. So now I'm able to add a tech throw to my jump cancel ultra throw. That's incredible. Ultra throw is way better than moonsault press. Moonsault press is good if it's the only thing you got, but you get no follow-up opportunity after they quick tech off the ground against anybody. You might have a few plus frames, but you're so far away that you basically always reset back to neutral. But with ultra throw, you got really a lot of options because they're suspended in the air for so long. You can lariat them for the side switch, depending on where they're at. You can backbreaker. Most people backbreaker here. And backbreaker really doesn't give you a whole lot of options here. Not a whole lot of Oki there unless they're in the corner. Actually, there are some things you can do, but I'll talk about that in a different video. And then you can also do a clap here. This is not bad. You get pretty good Oki off of this. There's a couple setups you can do with clap as well. Ultra throw, way better than moonsault press. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how you can use this offensively. So what I have here is Ken is going to wake up while mashing on throw. He's going to get a reversal throw. It's programmed by a computer. Oh yeah! And around that time, they're going to be really close to stun and almost dead. Just because they tried to grab you. So that's it for now. I hope you learned something. Let me know if you find anything with your characters in the comments below. Make sure you hit the bell, because I'm going to start putting out all kinds of crazy Third Strike tech videos. That's it. Appreciate you. Peace, I'm AutoMattock.